Hey everybody, Engineer Coffee, welcome back to Mars. Last episode we built this start on the factory for our rail sections, the permanent factory for it. So I got all of those welded up and named and all that stuff. We've got our pad over here ready for our Tardigrade, but we are pretty much out of Cobalt and metal grids to be able to get that guy welded up. We might replace some of it with half blocks, but that still only gets us about halfway there. So this episode we're probably going to go over to the peanut mine over there and get some iron and cobalt mined up. Did a little bit of work off camera. I got this command center here figured out, fleshed out. It looks pretty good. I actually really like this. I don't have any projections on here yet for the tracks, but that's fine. We got button panels over here that start and stop the sequence and then turn on and off the projector. The start and stop sequence also turns on the projector, but I don't really want to run it right now for testing. So down here, come down the stairs. This is that airlock that leads out to our catwalk here to get to the warehouse. That's still the same. Catwalk over here, we've got our vent controllers. This controls the left side and the right side. This is just like the prototype was, where it just detects the piston if it's at 0% or 100%, so those welders can bounce back and forth. All right, and then down here I have my start and stop timers. So we've got our start on, our stop off, because it's in stop mode, so we can have a single button press that tries to trigger both of them, but only one is on. So the start would be the next one to get started up. All it's doing is turning on the merge blocks, turning on those event controllers upstairs to bounce the pistons back and forth, retracts those pistons in so they can start welding, turns on the welder, turns on the projector, and then the second page here is it turns on the stop button or the stop timer before turning itself off. And then the stop is pretty easy as well. It just turns off those bounce back event controllers, extends the pistons out so we can actually get the Tardigrade in there to lift the track sections out, turns off the welders, turns off the projectors, and then does that flip-flop of the timers again. So that's just for the left side, and this is for the right side. They're exactly the same. So I did move everything kind of over one block, so now we've got a 2-wide hallway here, which I think will be good. We can use one of these larger gates here on the end to get to the Tardigrade landing pad. So I think we'll have an airlock here, and then we'll have a, some type of pad or something out here to walk, and then we'll walk up into the Tardigrade somehow with a ladder or stairs or something to end up at that door right there. So I think that'll be good. But before we get too far though, over here at the spaceport where we left our, well, the spaceport site where we left our little camp trailer, I keep seeing a little red enemy thing pop up and then disappear. So I don't know what's going on over there. There it is. Damaged antenna. I want to get into the snub fighter probably, and let's go check out what's going on over there. Hopefully things are still working. Alright, first off, thank you to Shapes for making that logo introduction. It is awesome. I'd also like to thank my newest members, Maxime T, Ian B, Kartoffeltort, Dr. Cortman, and Noah B for joining here on YouTube. I'd also like to say a special thanks to Wild Bull 200, JW, and Jason G for buying me a coffee over on buymeacoffee.com. Appreciate that. And lastly, we have the giveaway going for Space Engineers 1 and Space Engineers 2. So 5 copies of Space Engineers 1 and 1 copy of Space Engineers 2 at the end of the month. We'll do the drawing. So go ahead and sign up in the Google form. Otherwise, we'll get started. All right, well, we got ammo in the turrets here. I didn't bring a skeeter with us, so hopefully this is enough firepower to take on whatever's out here. If there is a gun or anything, we'll see what it is. There's our little campsite. Looks like it's still there. That's good. Okay. Well, there's fire and smoke, so that's not great. Don't see anything out there. I do. And there's a turret. Okay. Well, that would be what caused that guy to smoke. So let's go ahead and see if we can take this turret out. Oh, this is going to have greater range than we are, isn't it? Yep. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's 2 guns on it. Oh, I think we got it. It was probably our turrets and not us with our Gatling guns, but that's okay. Alright, I thought we had some drones coming after us, but a observer station popped up over there, so I think we're okay. I think we found this crashed ship before, so let's go ahead and land real quick, and we'll inspect it, and then we'll go over to our camper. Oh, it's got a small reactor. That's nice. We will definitely take that. Okay, a rifle and a rifle magazine. Dead engineer with 3 enhanced welders, okay. Some random building materials, that's alright. More random building materials inside the stowage. Anything on this side? Locker, let's go ahead and see what's in here. Power kit, okay. Got some coffee, that's cool. And some space credits, we'll take that. I don't really see anything else going on. Let's take this out, because that's really annoying. I am not seeing a cargo box or anything around here, so let's see. Maybe this is plumbed up into something. Oh, yeah. It's got a giant cargo box on it.
Inventory full.
Alright, well, before we put all that material away, let's see if we can fix up the ship here a little bit. Yeah, we got a little bit dented. And something is smoking in there. The battery? No, just a thruster? I don't know what is smoking. Something in here. Ah, looks like it was this thruster that was smoking. I think we're okay. That actually was, not as much damage as I was expecting. There's like little bits here and there, but, overall not bad. I need some glass, though, for our cockpit. Alright, let's see if there's anything in this cargo box. Well, cobalt. We needed cobalt, but that's not a lot. And then just some random material, so not too major there. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and inspect our camper, and then maybe we'll tear that down, or we'll come back with the lobster. Well, that's definitely not great. That really sucks. It really blew this thing up. Okay, well, I don't think I took a blueprint of this, so this will be fun to repair and try to remember what we did. Lots of scrap material down here. The ramp is still here. It just has no... I guess it was a battery? Has no power, clearly. Wow, it shot all the way through. Wow, surprisingly, our medical components have survived in our survival kit. That is good news. Maybe we can salvage enough stuff off the ship over there to get this guy fixed up. I don't know. No, we don't have any power cells, so that's gonna hinder us there, so we'll definitely have to come back with some materials. Or we'll pick this guy up with the HEMTT and take him back to base to repair. Oh yeah, our solar panel has gone off the top too. That's another reason why we don't have power. So, yeah, that sucks. I guess we'll probably come back with the HEMTT, pick this guy up. We had enough to weld up the survival kit here, and I've got the pistons welded up, so at least we can get them off the ground, so that'll be good. Yeah, we got 2 uranium in that reactor, we'll take it. No ice in the H2 generator, so that's a little disappointing. Well, there was some solar panels in here. I put it in the large cargo container up here, but we do have some solar cells, so we can maybe repair up the base a little bit with a solar panel and at least get some power to it. Yeah, I think there was, yep, there was stuff here in the stowage as well. Alright, I doubt we're going to have any luck with this, but I put everything in that large cargo container, and I wonder if we can lift it up or not. We might damage it with the thruster. Let's see if we can grab over here, maybe? Well, we are barely lifting it. I mean, technically, but are we damaging it? That's really the question. We are slowly damaging it over time here, so that's not great news. Alright, but technically we can lift it, so let's be dumb here and get like a long stick with a landing gear on it. Here, we are slowly going up, so we're just definitely going to take it real slow going home. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy home in one piece. Got 30 minutes of power, we should be okay. Alright, we made it. Well, almost. We'll see if we can get this guy set down on the ground. I think we'll put it on just like the other side of the landing pad over near the silo so we can get it to attach up to, out the oars. Alright, this is like the slowest descent I've ever made. We'll see if it's gonna work out okay. I'm worried about it rolling after we set it back down. Okay, apparently it just wants to be chilled up on its corner there. That's fine. And then I still don't have the plumbing right from our landing pad over there. It's still got a sorter or something messing with it, so I'm gonna come over here, and we're gonna drop everything out of our container into our hoppers here. I think that'll be the easiest thing, or in our connector. Alright, let's see if we can just land here a little bit nicely. Yeah, we can come over a little bit and see if we can get those mag plates. Alright, here on our connector, we're just going to do throw out and collect all, and we'll see if we can get all of this junk out of the snub fighter. Because I think there's some ores and scrap and other stuff in there that'll be nice to get into the right areas. I guess we'll worry about the ammunition another time. That's fine. But yeah, there's scrap metal and other stuff in here. Okay, and then I'm hoping off of here we can get a pipe over to there. So let's get, I guess just some piping and then we'll do a hinge or something. I guess I should have planned that out a little bit better. Wonder if we can get so lucky with this connection here of where we dropped it. This kind of worked out convenient. Oh, that's gonna work. Oh, I like it. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and just connect that. Yeah, I don't know how we lucked out that well with setting it where we did. I thought surely I was gonna have to get some hinges or rotors or something to get this guy hooked up. There we go. Now we should have sorters that pull all of this stuff out. Let's see if that's happening. It is. Good deal. We got a little bit of metal grid in here, but I think what gets us like 4 or 5 blocks, I guess. Full blocks, I guess maybe 10 half slabs. That's not too bad. Alright, the large cargo container is empty. That's good news. Now we can go ahead and grind it down and get it into the system as well. Alright, got that all cleaned up. Looks like the snub fighter is done dropping its material off, so we can go ahead and get it reparked and in its proper landing spot. That'll be good. Did not mean to turn my inertial dampeners off. That was almost dangerous. Alright, there we go. Snub fighter is parked up. Let's go ahead and get the HEMTT and go grab our camper over there and get it back to base here for repair, and then we'll go over to the peanut mine and get some iron. I have a feeling there's probably also cobalt or something else over there. I only ever took a small ore detector over there and got iron, but I have the deep ores mod, so I don't actually know what's deeper, so hopefully we can find some cobalt over there. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in the HEMTT here. Get it disconnected. That one, there we go. Looks like the battery's on charge. We should turn that back on. It'd be really cool when all this track is done. See it all at length like this. Getting there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy hooked up here. I guess I do have a backup camera, don't I? It's slightly off center, so I think this is the tunnel or channel that we need to go through. Whoa, that was a little fast. But that looks pretty aligned. I still haven't messed with my wheel settings. That's alright. It's sliding in, barely. We're gonna go with it. It's already damaged. What else can we do? Alright, there we go. Let's get it locked up. Should have power now that hopefully one of these buttons will work. Let's see. That's to unlock the mag plates, right? Yep. Tracked them up. That's good. Do we think this still works? Probably not. Okay, let's just go ahead and manually reverse the ramp. Let's see, can we get to that ramp without, there we go. Alright, there we go. That'll work for now. Let's go take it back to base and get it repaired. That really sucks that our sequencing for our airlock is not there anymore. I gotta remember what we did. Ooh, that doesn't sound great. Oh, I didn't attach. I should probably attach. Let's see, number 4. There we go. It's a little less clangy. Alright, let's go drop this guy off in Bay 3. Let's hit our garage door button. Oh, Bay 3 is not a great idea. I guess Bay 2. Can't really get over to Bay 3 right now. Yeah, we probably could have, but whatever. We're on this side. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go ahead and get it disconnected. Okay, number 5 to detach, number 3 to unlock. Oh, that means it doesn't have any power. Which is why the door fell off. Okay, let's get that battery fixed up, and then we'll get those clamps down. Alright, there we go. Got the battery repaired. Now we actually can get this guy jacked up. I guess we'll lock it down. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out. Oh. I really need to adjust those wheel settings. It's a lot of scraping. Let's go ahead and check the truck real quick. Make sure we haven't scraped up anything on it to damage it. Pretty sure it's just cosmetic. There's a little bit of welding that we did there. These are all heavy armor, so that's fine. I guess we've done a tiny bit of damage. We had like 2 blocks that sparked there. And the hinge of the rotor and all that stuff is good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well we're not going to fix that one up right this moment, but I'm going to come over here and I want to build another container so we can go over to the mine. Alright, there we go. We got a projection of the container. Let's go ahead and get it not in the ground. Let's see, let's get it. That's probably better. We don't want it to hit the ground too hard, but we want it to be up off the ground so we can actually weld it. Looks like we can get that piece out of there. I'm just going to put temporary blocks right here for now, just so these guys can't get welded up, and then let's just show only buildable. There we go. Now we can actually access this thing. Let's get this welded up, and then I'll come back. Alright, there we go. This guy gets to be orange. Let's go ahead and grind him loose. Is that welded up? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go get it with the HEMTT. Alright, we should hit number 7, and that should retract it down and get it to attach. Yes, okay. Let's see, the number 8 is our backup camera? Alright, now we should be able to attach. There we go. Alright, let's hit number 6, and we're going to back up into this as it's getting pulled up so we don't run into the door. It's probably how we should do it anyway, but... There we go. And we're locked on. Alright, I got a little bit of material here in the cargo container that we can take to build some stuff over here. I got a little idea of what we can do, but we also have the refinery and stuff over here, and it is an iron mine with some stone around it, so we should be fine to manufacture whatever we want. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pull up right over here, because I've got an idea of what I want to do. I know I could bring the Tardigrade over. I mean, that was the point of it, was to haul ores, but I want to get as much as we can, so these guys will be able to haul a whole lot more in the HEMTT. So we're going to load it up with as much iron as we can. But what I want to do is I want to get a... let's see, it needs to be a little bit taller. It needs to come out of here. So we might... well, we could replace this connector here with an inset connector. Alright, so I think I'm going to replace this guy with an inset connector, and we'll take out that light and we'll come out over here, because what I want to do is get a connector dropper to drop stuff into this hopper here when we collect material. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Is that guy gonna fall off? Okay. Wasn't sure how I attached it. It was on the... Yeah, that'll work out really great because the sorter is on the other side, so it's going to try to sort stuff out here, which will be fine. I think it's only set to iron at the moment. Alright, there we go. Got a connector on here. Let's get the right color. There we go. Nice right angle. And then we can get our conveyor. Yeah, we'll have it face down. That's probably good. We'll get our connector with our right angle there. Probably just come over some beam blocks, maybe. Let's get the beam block end. Not exactly sure how we'll connect up to that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I really like that. Because that's still a little awkward there. Oh, that never got welded up. Interesting. Right, do we have anything on this space? No, we don't have anything in here. That's fine, I guess. Let's go down here into the mine and get this guy extended down so he's actually drilling some stuff now. We'll get some steel, and then I think we have an assembler on here, do we not? Yeah, we got a basic assembler. We can get some stuff made. Alright, there we go. We're manufacturing stuff out of the base and we can get it out of this connector, so that's good. Alright, I'll come back when I have enough material to weld this guy up. Alright, well, surprisingly, we have enough parts. I want to put a sensor up here. Oh, it probably doesn't matter which one's the top and the bottom. Let's just go with that. Let's get some lights. I should have that on the toolbar somewhere. Maybe we should put it there, or... Actually, we should probably have it, like, stick out. Let's see. When we come in here, we're gonna get, like, parked up where we want to go. What does our view look like? Where could we put the light? Well, we could just put it right here on the end of this post. Yeah, I think we'll either put it here or we'll put it here. Upper or lower? Let's see. Thinking up would be better. Yeah, I think that works, but what if we did like a... What if we did a scaffold piece? Can we get this guy to attach right there? Yeah, we can get that guy to attach. That might look okay. Because then we could put a light on the end of it like this. Like that would probably be better. Always a storm. Alright, there we go. Now I'm worried a little bit about the antenna, but I'm hoping that we can have a sensor detect the cargo box. And not... It's probably going to detect the antenna. Oh, it definitely is. Because that's 2 blocks tall, that's 2 blocks tall. So maybe we'll have the sensor just be this edge. We'll have to make sure we align up that direction, but... no, the sensor would have to be out here, right? How do we do this? Alright, let's see. We need to move the sensors to somewhere else. I'm thinking putting up here. Does that look dumb? No, they actually fit. Yeah, they fit within the width. We're alright. Put the top facing that way and the top facing this way over here. I think that'll be better. Alright, let's show it on the HUD. Let's go ahead and get all of our settings back. And then we're going to need our bottom extend this direction. We don't want to detect players. We want to detect small ships. And we're just going to get the front of that cargo container. Okay, then let's copy these settings. We just need to flip the left and right is all. 8.4. Oh, it isn't centered, is it? Here I was thinking we could come at it from front to back, but we can't really come at it from front to back because this guy actually isn't centered in with the cargo container. So that's a little unfortunate. So this guy actually needs to come back a little bit. All right, so my hope is when we have both sensors, we want to make sure we're good front to back. So we need to make sure we're in the green. So we've got to be able to pull forward enough to hit this light. And then we have to be not forward enough that we untrip that light. So we got to make sure we're in between the two. And so I'm wondering if, like, let's see, I'm not triggering it there. That looks bad. It'll come and drop right in the middle there. But if I hit it, just barely, that's still not great. Let's go ahead and back that a little bit off. Yeah, we've got a very short range between the two, and I think that's good. We're not detecting the antenna, so that's good too. We'll just have to make sure we align up this way. Maybe we can put a track or something on the ground. We should be able to drive and align that direction. All right, let's get a couple lights over here. These are just going to be indicators. Means we don't need this, actually. We're going to get rid of that whole thing. We're going to give these like 0 radius and 0 intensity, so they're really light. And then all we're going to do with the sensors is just turn them on and off. All right, so the sensor is just going to turn on and off the light for the forward and backward. Let's see the rear sensor, set of actions. It's just going to take our backward light, which I guess I should have named rear, on and off. Okay, that one turns off when we're out of range there. Okay, there we go. Both lights are controlled. Now we need an event controller. I don't think we have an extra one around here. Let's see, let's just take out this part shelf right here, and we'll put another event controller in. Oh, I almost got enough components off the shelf there. All right, there we go. I like it. Let's see, are we still mining stuff down here since we're looking? It's doing okay. Let's go ahead and retract this guy, actually. I want to get some more of this edge here. Is there anything else on the HUD here? Is there any other materials? We got nickel. Nickel and iron, typically there's cobalt around it. Hopefully. Not seeing it yet. We might need to get a bigger ore detector down here. Alright, let's go ahead and pitch this guy just a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's working. Oh yeah, we're getting quite a bit of iron. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and get that collected and dropped into our truck. Don't think we want to automatically turn on the collector, though. Like to have it drop when we get into range, would we? Might not be a bad idea. But then when this guy gets full, we gotta have a way to turn it off. It's gonna take a while for this guy to get full, though. Alright, so we're gonna turn on and off our alignment light. And the thing it's gonna be looking for is if the block is on. Where is that? Block switched on off, that's what I want. And then I want to find our 2 truck lights, forward and backward. There we go. And then I want to AND gate those ones. Alright, I say yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and put in a collect all on this one. When both sensors are good, we'll do the, we didn't name their connectors. Oops. Pretty sure it's number 2, because it's the second one we built, but that's alright. Alright, let's go to page 2 here and let's add the connector for the truck station. Let's do a collect all on, otherwise we'll turn it off, and then we'll do a throw out on and throw out off. Okay, let's go give that a test. It should start dropping iron right into our cargo container. Well, those are big chunks of rock, but once it actually gets starting to flow, yeah. That works. Okay, so we do need a way to stop this, and maybe this will be the ore container all the time, the orange one here, so let's go ahead and get an action relay on it. Alright, well I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. I went ahead and put a door on this side of the building, so now we have a little bit easier access to the truck. And then here, it's ejecting material in. I've got an event controller and an action relay that is just detecting if these cargo containers get full, which we're not getting full too fast now. We got our initial inrush there, but doing okay now. So once it gets full, it'll send a signal over to the base to stop. Say stop filling. Looks like we're actually out of material. Yeah, we're still in range. Anyway, it'll send a signal over here for the event controller to stop and that connector to stop spewing material. So then we gotta have a way of turning the event controller back on, and so this sensor over here now has an action in it on the second page here that when we get out of range, it'll turn that event controller back on. So when we pull the truck forward and get out of here, it'll turn that event controller back on so it's ready for the next trip. So that'll be good. All right, let's go ahead and go down and inspect the mine here and see where we are. Yeah, it looks like we could rotate that angle a little bit more. I'd like to see if we can get an ore detector on this thing. Right, let's just put a small ore detector on the truck real quick as a test, see if we can see anything in range rather than worry about having to have 20 detector components for a large one. All right, I'm going to put it under here so it's actually a permanent fixture because we might as well have a ore detector all the time on this thing, I think. All right, awesome. Looks like we do have cobalt down there. It's just pretty deep, so we'll have to drill straight down maybe, and then we'll come over. Let's see, where is it? We get down to the bottom of the hole here. Looks like we gotta go down a little bit further, but it's not too bad. All right, well, all the cargo here is full, so we can go ahead and take this back to base, and this guy has stopped, so that's good news that is working. Our event controller should be off. It is, okay. I gotta start here a little bit on a shaft for our ladder. We'll put an elevator in here eventually once we get this, what was supposed to be temporary mining equipment out of here. But we're still mining iron. I haven't gone down to the cobalt yet. I think we'll do that after we take a trip back here with our iron. And then we'll just have an elevator that goes all the way down to the cobalt level, and then we'll have a midway stop. So we'll probably copy the elevator system that I had from my lunar video. All right, let's go ahead and hop in the truck and head back. Ooh, we're nice and heavy and sluggish. That's fun. Oh, that's cool. We can see the monorail in the distance from here. I like it. All right, then we should be able to pull up into here and drop off our stuff from the cargo container. Straddle this nicely. Yeah, it straddles well. All right, that should work. I don't have this set up on a button, so we'll just go ahead and do it manually. Select down and throw out. It might throw out ice. You might want to be careful of that. We'll take it and hold it for now, so we can put it back. Alright, we are all empty here on our cargo container. Let's go ahead and turn the collect all throw out off. And then let's put our ice back in. We still got 89% power on our battery, so we're plenty fine on the HEMTT. We don't need to plug him in anytime soon. Did I just break something on the front? Or did the lights just go? No, I broke something. Wheels are okay. It's just that guy. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and head around and make another trip. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves aligned here, and then we should see it automatically start dropping in. That looks pretty good there. Let's get into first person. Is that? Yeah, that's pretty aligned. Oh. Okay. It's not supposed to do that until we have an and. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, please stop. You should not be happy. Why is that green? Okay, so I think I need to have this guy turn on when we turn the sensor on, when we actually get into range. So instead of this page 2 of turning it back on when we get out of range, we'll have it when we get in range, because we'll still be in range when it stops. We'll get out, and then it won't trigger until we come full circle and actually hit that point. So we should be okay to do that. So let's go ahead. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll turn it on here instead, and we'll see if that helps us. Let me get all this garbage cleaned up.
Inventory.
Guess I can put it in here, can't I?
Inventory full.
That would be faster. Okay, there we go. It's all in there. That guy is off. The light is off. Let's see. Let's go turn the event controller off. Okay, so when we're inside the range here, that light is green. That is fine. We drive up to this point. We drive up until we see that green light turn on. Okay, we are parked. We're good. It's ejecting. It's going into the container. That is good. Okay, and this guy should fill up and stop when it gets totally full. That's weird. Why is the... That was probably my fault. This is supposed to go in there. Alright, what is this sorter doing? Oh, it's doing ore. Okay, so that's why it's taking the scrap with it. Which is fine. Okay, well, we're definitely not filling up very fast. We don't have as much iron mined. So that's okay. So hopefully that works next time it gets full. Alright, I want to get this guy back to 0, and let's get him, like, fully extended out. So we can get as much drilled down as possible. Because we need to get that cobalt. Alright, I added a couple more pistons onto the end here. Probably not the greatest idea to have it on that side of the hinge, but I didn't really want to redo all the rotor and hinge stuff, so that's fine. We're going to go straight down anyway. Let's go ahead and share inertial tensors on these guys, though, just so it doesn't wobble, hopefully. This guy should already be on there, right? Yes, okay. All right, we're at 100% extension. Let's get that going back up, and let's take a look here with our drill. Looks like we're still just slightly above the horizon on that one, and it's probably like detecting the top of it, so we'll probably want to go down like another layer. I wish the actual like detection of where this stuff was actually meant something, like middle of mass or something. It seems to be completely random. I mean, it says the iron is 16 meters away from us, and it's up here, when clearly the rest of it is all down here. I know it's the HEMTT that's doing the detection, maybe? I don't know if that's the HEMTT or if it's my drill, because either way it should... You think it would change with me with a drill in here. But center of mass of it would be ideal. Alright, I went ahead and extended all three down here to the bottom. I think it's probably fine. Yeah, because we're still semi-level with the Cobalt, and it's probably detecting the top of it. So I think that's good. Let's go ahead and get some steel plates. Right, let's head towards the Cobalt here. Let's get these gravity aligned. We should be able to rotate around, then do gravity align. There we go. That works. And now we can head towards the Cobalt, and I'll just start placing blocks down with the local grid here and make sure we stay level. That way we can actually like flesh this out with a nice mine shaft at some point. Of course, as we get deeper in here, the Cobalt has switched from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, so hopefully we're right in the middle of it, or we'll hit it. See how this goes. Hopefully we're not like right between two different veins. Oh, that's interesting. There's iron right close to us. I guess we can have another deeper mine for more iron if we ever... that whenever it runs out. Alright, well now the Cobalt is suddenly in front of us again, so hopefully we're on the right path. Yay, there we go, we got the shiny blue stuff. Just grab some of it while we're here. Okay, well we've got a distance to go down this shaft to get some mining done, but not too bad. Alright, I think the next step here is let's get this drill contraption ground down. Let's get a actual conveyor on the side of the shaft all the way down here to the bottom, and then we'll make a platform for like the elevator, and then we can kind of have like a hinge or something going off this direction so we can get directly to our Cobalt, and then we'll have a floor up there for the iron mine, and we'll have another, you know, drill setup or something for that. So let's just get this guy all ground down and put back into storage, because this is a long convoluted thing that we don't need to really have anymore. We have O2 in our tanks. Yes, we do. And we have hydrogen as well. That's good. We can refill. All right, there we go. We've got a elevator shaft. Well, not an elevator shaft. We've got a shaft with our conveyors all the way down here. I picked up a lot of rock. And then I've got a cargo container here at this level, and we'll put another one right here, actually. Let's get a cargo container. And of course, I used up all my interior plate that I had on me. Alright, and then down here we'll have another cargo container, and we'll get rid of all of this, really. That was just to get down to the Cobalt so we know where it is. Alright, well I got the refinery back on here, and we are producing interior plates, so hopefully we can get some stuff welded up, and I will, I don't know, spend forever doing this, I guess. I might put on some welders or something. Maybe I should have kept those pistons, and I could have had a welder on it. That's alright. Okay, well that took forever, but we got the conveyor line welded up down here. Now we can get access to materials. I've got this T here, so we can carry on our conveyor line over to where the Cobalt is down this shaft here. Let's just carry that across to there. I guess we can just go with that. And then we need a hinge here, so let's clear some space. All right, there we go. Now we need a hinge on the end of it. Sure. Negative pointing that way, that's fine. You know what, I think I want to do this a little bit different. I'm just looking overhead. That's a little too cramped. Let's go ahead and do this slightly different. I'm going to put the T up here, and then angle it down. So we'll have this guy carry across still to there, and then let's put... oh no, it still needs to angle down, because the rotor still needs... or not the rotor, the hinge needs to angle down. For now, we will do this a little bit different. I think we'll have the hinge there eventually, and the conveyor line will run across the top, but we need this part to be where our drill is. Alright, well that was dumb. I welded that stuff up without finishing our tube here, so let me go to this one. There we go. Well, we're out of motors, so I'm wondering if we're going to have enough nickel to do this for all the conveyor lines. We might want to mine the stone before we, like, right-click drill out of it. Okay, there we go. Let's set this guy to negative 45 degrees. It looks about 45 degrees. We're just going to go with it. All right, well, I may have gone a little bit overboard. I went ahead and put 6 drills on because I think this tunnel looks like a good size. So we got tons of stone. Yeah, these guys are getting pretty full, actually. So I've got 2 more refineries over here downstairs. So hopefully they'll get through this stone fairly quickly. And then we've got 1 more piston to go, I believe, and hopefully we'll hit Cobalt with it. Looks like we're actually going to hit the Cobalt, though, so that's good. Hopefully we actually get some depth to it. Not really. Oh, man. There it stops. We, like, barely got any Cobalt. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, I want to do the sorter real quick. Let's see, the sorter. I want to get the yield on it, so let's go ahead and remove this. It's off right now. Yes, okay. Let's remove the ore filter, and then let's just actually do iron and cobalt. And then just so we don't have to do it again, let's go ahead and add nickel ore in here. And let's turn it on, and hopefully it'll start filling up the truck. Actually, let's go up there. Oh, the light is off. Are we not in range anymore? Did our truck slide? Because we're probably not parked, huh? There we go. Let's park it. Light's green. We should be dumping material, right? There we go. Wait, was that stone, though? We got a little bit of stone, but not a lot. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep the stone here and just refine it in the refineries, but I want to go ahead and use the yield modules to get as much cobalt as possible. Okay, you guys are retracted. That's good. I just want to go ahead and get rid of them anyway. Wait, are they full? They're probably full. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, you're empty. That's good.
Full.
You still have stuff in you. You have a lot in you. That one has a little bit. Alright, well, I guess we'll empty that out and then we'll worry about it. Alright, let's go ahead and put a large cargo container back here. We'll delete that later, I'm sure. Oh yeah, crap, that needs metal grid, so I guess we do need to process some of the cobalt. Alright, well, we'll just manually drill from the wall here to get some cobalt before we go up to the truck for no reason. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to wait forever for that stuff to produce. We'll be back. Alright, there we go. The drills are empty. That's good. And we can get them out of our way. Right, there we go. Got that all torn off. Now I'm hoping I can do... let's get a control panel. I wonder if we can convert this grid... Remote access denied. Why is... What's happening?
Energy low.
There we go. Okay, can we convert this to a station? Yes, we can. And then we can get... Yeah, great. Awesome. Okay, so now we can actually create a tunnel around here and we can get it conveyed up. So if we put our conveyor here, so we want our straight conveyor like that. See, then we can get rid of this and that. Really all that, now that it's sunk into the voxel there. And then hopefully we can get a hinge in here. I wish there was a way to place the hinge without placing the head, but I think it's going to try to place the head anyway. Yep. Okay, well, it exploded, but I think we're okay. Okay, then can we get away with putting a hinge part in here? Technically, yes. Now, can we get them to connect without exploding? That's going to be the real question. Yes, I can get it attached. Okay, except for I forgot to change this conveyor out. So I guess we'll do it again. There we go. Straight conveyor. Now we can get our other hinge on there, hopefully. And it's going to explode again. Okay, we're all conveyored up. Now I can go ahead and attach. There we go. Now we just need to weld all that up over here, and then we can actually have like a miner that sweeps across or something, however we want to do that. But we can create a nice tunnel here with some lighting and stuff, so that'll be cool. All right, let me get some material for these conveyors, and then let's get some more cobalt mined. All right, well, it's still kind of temporary. I haven't built like a shell around it. I don't know if I'm going to do beam blocks or what, but at least I got some lights in here and then some spotlights down the tower. And we've got our drill here, so let's just go ahead and turn it on, and then we'll slowly start extending our piston. I'm wondering if I should have one that wobbles back and forth. That's all right. All right, let's do a little sweep over to the side here. I'm wondering if 10 is too much? I don't know. Nah, that should be fine. We probably could have gone more than that now that I see it. Doesn't go that deep. Alright, well, I think that's pretty good progress for now. We got 3 plunge holes done. That's probably enough cobalt until I kind of come up with a more permanent mining situation. I don't know if we'll do some type of like turret controller that will be able to control it and mine out. I'm not really set on what I want to do there, but it's enough for this episode. All right, well, it's going to take a lot of time to get this all welded up and get a elevator in here, but we'll probably use these conveyor lines to get a welder on here for us. But that's another day. Let's go ahead and check out... Oh, nice, we got a storm. Of course we do. We're almost full. We got a little bit left on cargo container number 1. Other than that, we are pretty much full. I'm going to count that as a win. Let's take some of this iron ingot and we'll put it into the cargo container. That'll be good since we have it. No need to leave that much here. Alright, well, we still got a ton of stone here to process here at the at the base, which is fine. We'll just let it do its thing. Yeah, let's actually have it process the stone. Do we want to take any of this with us? Probably not. We're alright. We'll leave it here at the base because we got a lot of stuff to build still. Something happened with our steering here on our HEMTT. The middle wheels there are turning the wrong way, so what's going on with this? Alright, that's better. Let's invert that steering. Maybe that'll help. Man, the HEMTT here is heavy. It is a slow slog to get up to speed, but that's okay. We got a storm brewing anyway. We can't see where we're going very well. We'll just take it slow. Let's go take it over this pad and start dropping off all this ore. Let's see. Collect all and throw out is on. There we go. Got cobalt coming into the system. Alright, let's go check on these refineries. It's been a long time since we've been in this building, actually. Looks like both refineries are processing cobalt, which means we've gone through all of our iron, so that's good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and check our iron storage here. We got up to 536. Looks like we got cobalt coming into the wrong area, but that's okay. Most of it should be coming into this one. Yeah, we got 20k of cobalt. That's a pretty good start, and it's refining a lot more. Alright, this is where I'm going to call it an episode. We got a lot of cobalt from the peanut mine over there. We got a lot of refining to do. Next episode, we'll get a better stub on our landing pad for the Tardigrade and the factory shell for the rail system. So hopefully we can get a lot of progress done there. I might do like a mid-episode of just building rail. We'll see how that goes with like a montage or something. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and I will see you guys next time.